sad boy plotting on who. I done seen it all before I came through. Must don't understand, nigga, I'm in the truth, playing mad nigga. But they cracker trying to shoot shit my way. 100 down rides on the highway. Only thing I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss bitch and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn to Scarface. Now when I get mad, turn to Sharface. Yeah, I'm up in South Beach with this shit, nigga, Miami. Fuck on me, nigga. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is. I'm always in the field, always dressed to kill, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? But your pussy boy, you ain't talking my number, you ain't making noise. You ain't on that shit, that shit thought you was. Who the fuck these niggas thought they was? They don't even know that. Shooting at me and I'm a throwback. I don't look back, that's a throwback. No, I don't look sad, cause I'm on that. Boy, get shot at the top, that's a toe tag. Lame man, cracker don't want the guns on me. But these people wanna know everything. But the booze and the chica. I tell these top fat boys how to think. When I'm on my grind, let it hang. Yeah, my nutsack on these fuck niggas when I don't give a fuck. But it be hating on cause I'm up, nigga. What the fuck, nigga? Who the fuck these niggas thought they was? Yeah, all the time a nigga growing. All the time a nigga knowing. Gotta stack it up, keep that bitch flowing. Hey. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel, tell me what it is. Gotta flip the deal, gotta keep the steel. Killer being killed, nah, nigga, for real, I'm ready for the real. Nigga, I'm ready for the war, nigga. But they crack trying to shoot shit my way. 100 down rounds on the highway. Only thing I got in this lifestyle, that's my boss, bitch, and my wordplay. Hey, when I get mad, turn to Scarface. Now when I get mad, turn to Scarface. We up here with the scene, nigga, with the Colombians, cutting niggas' heads off and shit. Tell me how it is, tell me how you feel. Always just a kid, shoot them up the hill. Gotta keep it still, nah, nigga, for real. Boy, that they talking about. Boy, X out your rank, walking on your sand. On the highway, chasing out the bands. Boy, wanna hate, they don't understand. Boy, wanna hate, soft 2K. Sam, man, nigga. I told you for that nigga don't know it. Yeah, chasing out the one, I love that shit. Cause the thrill of the hunt keep me on my shit. Yeah, the deck on my hip with a stand-up clip. Yeah, motherfucker, we'll kill your ass. We'll motherfucking dissect your ass. Cut a head off, put a body for the buzzers. Matter of fact, fuck them buzzers, nigga. Ain't no head hunters. Hey, call nigga Sharface, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? Yeah.
Recordings just got better.
No N.W.O nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. Come back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a weapon, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No N.W.O nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. Come back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a weapon, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Yeah, you nigga know I'm about to bring the heat, right? Shit, I usually leave the street light. Hey, now I still keep the heat tight. Now nigga on gold like a green light. They say 144, nigga, you can get it. Ain't gotta tell me twice. Tryna stack a couple grand, get on some land, and put us on our feet in the field with the Warriors. And you know a nigga glorious, but we still keep it G though. Keep them tools Home Depot. Might hit him with the Rico. Hey, hit the nigga with the Rico. Hey, say they fucked up the rap game. What you looking at me for? So I know they can't stand me. That's why I keep a Glock handy. Might sip a little brandy. While I'm chilling with the family. Tell him a real nigga landed. Dressing all black like a bandit. Bitch, I ain't come to play. Bitch, I came to do damage. No N.W.O nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. Come back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a weapon, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No N.W.O nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. Come back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a weapon, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit, I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. Back, now we ballin'. Ain't Babylon falling. You know the path a nigga walk. Nigga raised up, now I'm all in. And all I ever wanted was the win in the big body Benz. Now I'm gone in the wind, trying to stack a couple in. Now let's get it in, yeah, let's get it in. About to make the shit tremble. 144, the rebel. Yeah. About to turn it up a level. Heat the bitch up like lava. And it probably bring a whole out. And all that we feel is our fire. And I'm headed for the top dollar. And they ain't never gonna stop me. Never gonna stop. No N.W.O nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know. No N.W.O nigga came back down. I thought I'd let you know that I was gone, but I never left. I'm back now. I thought I'd let you know this brotherhood is a whip, and I never let it go. Never let it free. Shit I kill for my niggas. I thought I'd let you know.
Time to play, ain't no other way. I got them soldiers on the way now. Ain't got no time to play, ain't no other way. I got them soldiers on the way now. I got them soldiers on the way now. I got them soldiers on the way now.
Solve all your document problems.
It's hard to be you in the world you can't trust. They speaking vanity, but they ain't saying much. Got a swag, make a bad bitch blush. My power of perfection, so they keep stumbling, they ain't good enough. And plus, I'm stalking revenge. I don't know if it's love or it's lust. You know my bio, I ain't giving up. And if I gotta be corrupt, I can't live it up. But truth is, I need more bucks. I bear arms like a crutch. And if they want beef, we make it cold cuts. I ain't your typical nigga. I'm a professional with red form. About to transform to the celestial. This the home of the truth, and that's where it stays. This world trying to manipulate me in the maze. But I gotta get it on in these last days. I'ma do it my way. I ain't trimming my ways. Hey, I'm coming for the glory. Had to shake these devils off. He ain't solid. He falls. How I feel when you're real and you're really just the only one. And I know they gon' cross. That's why they still stay about. On this road, on the loner side, feel when you're real and you're really just the only one. These niggas covered in another spirit. If it ain't authentic, I ain't trying to hear it. Not a word. He brought Molly, I brought brimstone. I got my feet to the ground like the Flintstones. Ready to snap like a wishbone. You get with it or you get blitzed on. I'm a spectacle to him, they don't know what he on. My retribution gon' be sweeter than a honeycomb. I love my women, they stack dollars for me. Pick up the highs, he like a fiber to me. B got me swinging like Ray Charles. Do not intertwine me with they flaws, boy. I'm flying in projectiles. Mighty man, nigga, that's word to my stepchild. And shout out the clock, I miss you, shawty. Pray they lost and them angels go and get you for me. Hey, I'm coming for the glory. Had to shake these devils off. He ain't solid, he falls how I feel when you're real and you're really just the only one. And I know they gon' cross. That's why they still stay up on this road, on the lonely side, I feel when you're real and you're really just the only one.
Check out my style. I fall from a lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. And you just cruising through the town lately. Ask you some questions, girl, do you mind? What will it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. Check out my style. I fall from a lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. And you just cruising through the town lately. Ask you some questions, girl, do you mind? What will it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Whoa, we on the phone getting spiritual. Then I remix the flow, getting in the check out my style. I fall from my lane, girl. Watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Yeah, you just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. Check out my style. I'm far from a lane, girl, just let me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. Check out my style. I'm far from a lane, girl, just let me put it down, baby. She on the road, kick it around in my coupe. Me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I change the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. No, I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Hey, we on the phone getting spiritual. And I remix the flow, getting in the air. Check out my style. I'm far from a lane, girl, just watch me put it down, baby. She on the road, can get around in my coupe. Me and you, we just cruising through the town lately. Ask me some questions, girl, do you mind? What would it take to make you mine, please? Tell me be you and we can try. So I spit true, I taste the whole thing. No, I ain't giving up. Hey, I made an oath, I ain't giving up. Whoa, we on the phone getting spiritual. And then I remix the flow, getting in the
The real answer to your question is that when it feels scary to jump, Ian, otherwise you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. We all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got a dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got a dog in me, all bite, no bark. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
Come to the deep end, yeah, where's dark? G like a pit, but a wound like a shark. Black tips on the 5-7 looking like darts. We are not the same, you can tell us apart. Let me slow the flow down, come on, let's walk. Change the whole game, let's talk. Look at it now, then look at the start. Look at me now, so why would you start? Swing on me over bars, I slide on them, but this ain't a walk in the park. Catch a ride shotgun in his will, I bet you I'm sawing it all. Nigga, I'm an Israelite and a gangster, so do not compare me to y'all. You can lose an ear over one to mine, compare me to Peter, that's all. The smaller you are, the farther you thrown. The bigger you are, the harder you fall. Listen for what? You ain't accomplished what you telling me to do. These niggas is all. I keep the commandments, you calling the law. It's written in stone, the hands of God. The 3, 5, 7, hold 9, and I'm still beating the
Jump
odds.
out the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped off the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. We ain't had to step foot off the porch. When we had the ops outside the door, we just grabbed the pound, they kind of asses down and they ain't come back no more. I ain't even want to sell crack no more. Fiends was calling back and forth. We was in too deep, I couldn't get no sleep. Fiends knocking at the door. I was out late night swimming with the great whites. Had to slang white just to get the pay right. On the block all night to the daylight. Thank the Lord out of the game cause it ain't right. You don't even know the half that I've been through. Hopefully you'll never ever had to. Street shit get nutty like cashews. And be your own damn niggas that'll blast you. Hear you outside stiffing in the statue. They'll blast you like they never met you, that's how they do you. Treat you like they never even knew you. Put that metal through you like voodoo. Better keep your feet on land, that's the porch. We out in the street swimming in the deep end with the sharks. Jumped out the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Jumped out the porch into the water to swim with the sharks. Teeth so sharp, one smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart. Got the dog in me, all bite, no part. One smell of blood, rip you apart.
I know exactly what they want. I know exactly what they want. Just be power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game. Kicking the door with me. All through the pain. The snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Y'all keep the fame. I want the glory. Been that nigga, bitches never ignored me. Rich in spirit, little bitch can't afford me. They want static, fix it with a 4G, red beam on it. You think I'm recording? Kick in front doors, you try to backdoor me. We are not a gang, bitch, we an army. Book a Dan, you know I don't tell stories. 100 in the lightning, you niggas fake baby K name Adonis. Mini Drake, clip curl, but somehow I can shoot it straight. Insta clip, I can shoot 4 minutes straight. Turn this to the Super Bowl if I need to. I can hit your chief up with an eagle. Set you up on the score, but they lied to you. Why you letting them niggas mislead you? My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name, power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty, remain the same. Say what you mean, speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. You won't see it coming. I move like a crook, a thief in the night. So watch what you put. My aim precise. These bullets 12 inches long. A block away, I could take off the foot. Ask me no questions if you know my stance. Bitch, I'm the man. So thanks in advance. They mean a rifle on top of a tripod. If they ever tell you I was taking a stand, they got run up on me, but I'm way too advanced. Spinning with choppers, turn you into a fan. Can show you the steps, but won't hold your hands. They thought they could stop me. It ain't go as planned. How I get this far? Cause I took a chance. Really got ranked, keeping it a band. This ain't what you think. Better think again. This ain't what you think. You better think again. My name is my name. Power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. My name is my name. Power and glory. I never change. Stand on loyalty. Remain the same. Say what you mean. Speak on my name. You go to war with me. We move the same. You think that it's for me. Running the game, kicking the door with me. All through the pain, the snow, the rain, the ups and downs. My name did more for me. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster. Went to war with the real, the fake, the snake, the mobsters. Blame it on y'all. Y'all created this monster.
this joint. Look at this joint.
First star, I'm really that nigga. Truth be told, I'm a noble figure. Local niggas, they be so offended. One West world, this global business.
Hold on, let me ask y'all a question. All y'all niggas in the same school and all that?
Hell, fuck yeah.
So now y'all niggas smoke weed?
Fuck no.
Don't fold if you say you win it. I was molded to it, now I'm in it. Can't control, just the highest limit. Killer shit, but just an honest living. Gotta get it, ain't no time for wishing. The time is now, better pay attention. In my city, you can pinch it. A terror squad, no pun intended. This ain't for you, but I recommend it. They know we coming, better clear the entrance. Shit get deep, but I keep digging. This how I look when you keep winning. Over time, I had to take the hint. Shine bright, sit behind the hits. 1-on-1, I ain't in the mix. Ain't what you thought, better get a glimpse. Came up from a pedal bike. Press the brakes, I ain't never like. Whole time I was taking risks. They don't play with me cause they know I'm going nice. Round form, I ain't even started. Transform, I ain't here to bargain. You on watch, better move with caution. Chains on me, I don't do this often. No error, this shit flawless. Reach for it, you become a target. It ain't worth it, better keep walking. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. I say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Brian told. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Brian told. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. Don't wanna hear all that street shit. Me and my niggas on defense. Wonder who I was in my past life. Don't even matter in that peep this. Remember the days when I was a trooper. Stay on the path and it won't confuse you. Bars all, I'm the one to do it. I roll on eights like a flight maneuver. Try to trick me, I ain't never moving. Camouflage, I can blend into it. They better ride, I don't do the Ubers. Let them talk, I don't hear the rumors. A little suffer ain't really nothing. The way I start, they better play the trumpet. You see me coming, better get the running. If they see me coming, better get the running. You ain't never seen it, you ain't never witnessed, you ain't never noticed, you ain't never focused. I was really waiting, I was really training. Sick and tired of being patient. I ain't never doubted, this was in the making. Use what I got, not in the waste. I'm rapping and singing, could never drink it. But I'm from the bottom, so I gotta make it. Ain't rapping, it's a damn warning. Late night to the early morning. Got a vision, I planned it out. Trying to stop me, but I kept going. I study plays, now I'm in the game, and it's all the same, but I had to change. You'll never crash if you in your lane. I can take the loss, cause it's all a game.
Yo, when Casamigos be in weed? Drunk.
All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. This about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. To get the moving like Brian told. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed. All I know is survival. All this fashion is tribal. Want the head of my rival. It's about to go viral. Say the word, then it's final. Get the moving like Brian told. I'm just living my title. Do this shit with my eyes closed.
Hold on. Be careful out here. Be careful. Watch your damn feet. You hear me? You ain't no Christians out here. Watch yourself. Something happened to you out there. Watch yourself.
Wet full of crash, 10 racks in the wheel. Never some gas, but I was like, with it cruise the bag. Talking about how I used to be that boy that was in the past. Played the cut, jumped up in my bag. Let's see who gon' last. See the snakes, and you let it slide, you ain't cut the grass. If we can't be friends, then fuck it, let's be enemies. These niggas weird, catching attitudes, bitch. Tenders. They say they're looking for me, I'm in the mix, where the winners he make. I'm in the jail, don't like it, and you see why. I'm launching like Eli, the world on my back with 2 clips in my Levi's. They be sitting high, I can tell you where the angels live. I don't give a fuck of who you are, I feel like David did. Story ain't nothing shorter than glory, man, I came to win. All my life I knew I was something special, they hated it. Pressure.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my people. Should a murderer murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel be ready to rap, cracking the sky. Nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show. We could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found. The time for your judgment is now.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I can get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit a Lord, fuck the cocktail. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress. She a bombshell. Revenge is dish served cold. I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. That was designed fire for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
All right, clap it up, clap it up. All right, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West Harlem, New York, 125th Street, under commanding General Yohana, the rightful leader of Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. All right. We're here again, once again, with the scripture breakdown class every Thursday. Every Thursday, we go into these scriptures and we break them down. We answer all biblical questions that you may have. You understand? Anything that you have a question on, any concern that you may be wondering about since you been in the Christian church and the pastor didn't have an answer for you. Every time you ask the pastor, he said, go pray on it. Or you ask the pastor something and he said, well, that ain't for everybody to know. You know, everybody ain't supposed to know everything. You know what I'm saying? Well, look, in these scriptures, we know all the mysteries of the Bible in the ISUPK. You understand? We can break them down, this whole book from front to back, side to side, up and down, break it all the way down to the bottom, what it need to be. You understand? You're not gonna bring us a question and we say, well, the Lord didn't want us to know all of everything that's in there. You know what I'm saying? Well, what is the Bible for then? Right. If we can't know all the mysteries in the scriptures, if we can't know what this book means, then why did the Lord leave it here? You understand? Why did the Most High, you understand, say study to show that it's self-approved? Why did he leave these ancient records here from biblical times? Why was it left here for us to just be questioning about it? Nah, man. The home of the truth is the ISUPK, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, under Commander General Yohana. You understand? And if it's not of the ISUPK, you're just simply not in the truth, man. You understand? If it's not a One West in this school and authorized, you understand, under Commander General Yohana, you just not in the truth. Right. So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna kick it off like we normally do every week. You understand? N.W.O is gonna pull the scripture for us, and we're gonna get rolling right into tonight's topic. If there's no questions. Now, if you have any questions, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to type your questions in the chat. We are monitoring the chat right now. I'm finna go live on this TikTok. You understand? We finna go live. 1 second. Let me flip it around. Go live on TikTok. And you understand? We're gonna get the breakdown on these scriptures, man. We're gonna get it all in, and we're gonna make sure that we get everybody's questions answered. You know what I'm saying? Just type in your question in the chat, and we can get your questions answered. But if there, until there's a question, we're gonna go ahead and roll out with it. All right.
N.W.O. This is the book of Zephaniah, chapter 2 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Gather yourselves together. Yea, gather together, O nation not desired.
Gather together, O nation not desired, man. That's Zephaniah 2 and 1. And right now, as I explain every week, you understand, I explain how we blacks and Hispanics and Native Indians are the people that are not desired. We're the ones that's suffering, all kinds of atrocities here in America. We're the ones that's systematically, oppressed. We're the ones that's economically oppressed. We're the ones that, are the first hired and the first fired, last hired and first fired. You understand? Right. We're the ones that, the so-called that suffered the embarrassment of the Jim Crow laws. We're the ones right now here in the state of North Carolina that, laws are being made to further oppress blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You understand? I was just informed that the refugees from down in Mexico, or the refugees from all over, that's blacks and Hispanics, mainly Hispanics and Taino Indians, are being bussed into Greensboro as well. You understand? Mm-hmm. We're outside of Charlotte right now, but they're being bussed into Greensboro as well, man. And so the only ones that really take notice to the plight of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is the ISUPK. Right. You understand? Under Commander General Yohana. Right. We just completed a whole humanitarian effort going up to New York, one of those major shelters that's housing in refugees, and we brought them clothes, we brought them Pampers, diapers, women's utensils and women's things that they need, kids clothes and diapers and shoes and boots and coats. You understand? A whole humanitarian effort went forth out of there up in New York. Guess who we didn't see, N.W.O? We didn't see them purple facts. You caught me. You caught me. I was finna get canceled right there. Look, I think a red something just came by TikTok. A red flag. A red flag just ran across TikTok. I didn't say it TikTok, but those purple alternative lifestyle people, we didn't see them. We didn't see no other so-called Israelite organization. I guess the purple people must have been in Africa teaching the Africans. You understand? They don't care about the plight of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians here. Only thing they care about is Big Frida and pop locking and serving pork at their
and encouraging brothers to be police officers.
Right, encouraging brothers to be law enforcement.
And then being white, it's like Esau's military.
Right, and Esau's military.
Don't
exactly.
do that.
Don't do that. Yeah, because we're not encouraging you to do that. You understand? But that's what's going on here in America. While our people are suffering, while our people are poor and destitute and in need of somebody to fight for them. You understand? No one looks after the poor but the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, man. Because we're the ones that we're the nation that's not desired. We're the nation that gives their all and then get nothing in return. We give our all to build up this empire called America, and then in return we get persecuted. We get hung and lynched, and we get unalived for our contribution to America. You understand? We get our we get snuffed out because we give all our resources to this place, and then you understand this place turns around and gives us they give us unfair treatment in return.
We get robbed.
Right,
we get robbed. They take all of our like the brother was just saying, they take all of our economic resources, all our economic power, and we give it to them willingly, because we don't know that we are royal bloodline.
And we're such a forgiving and accepting people, man.
Right.
Like the untruth that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the criminals and the riffraff of America is just simply not true. You understand? If it wasn't for Esau pumping the drugs in our neighborhood, we wouldn't have the weed and the crack and the heroin and the pills to push. You understand? We wouldn't have turned to that alternative lifestyle. We wouldn't have turned to that street pharmaceutical lifestyle, man. You understand?
We adopted another culture.
Right. We adopted a whole nother culture, and now that we've adopted this culture that pushes us to be street pharmacists. You understand? We don't get the chance to, now that we street pharmacists, they put a ban on illegal drugs, illegal substances. But then you understand they turned around and made marijuana legal.
God.
So then they could turn around and profit off of it. Right. But it's still illegal. It's still illegal to be a street pharmacist. There's no one, they're not releasing any blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians out of the prisons because of nonviolent crimes, as far as being pushing or selling contraband or selling drugs or anything like that. Hold up.
Salaki.
Okay. All right, so Salakia.
Commotion going on outside.
Commotion going on outside. Please excuse us.
And we gotta protect our own.
Damn right. Definitely got to do that. Did you lock it back up?
Con.
All right. So
monitor if you need to.
So getting back to what we were saying, there's a little commotion going outside, major accident going on outside. So definitely had to make sure you understand that nothing went on that needed our assistance or would affect the school. All right.
There's some seriousness going on outside. Some police officer Jeep got hit.
Right.
It's total. His car is total.
Right.
If we could bring you the footage, we would, but it's total. And we just gotta monitor everybody that's coming to the school and things of that nature. So,
damn right. So we're gonna go straight into the scripture. Last week we were talking about the characteristics of the Most High and the characteristics of Christ. You understand? We were doing that. We were doing that because Salakia, because many people don't understand. You understand who the Most High is, or who we're dealing with when it comes to the Most High in Christ. We take we underestimate seriously who we're dealing with. So when it comes to the Christian church and the Muslim mosque and everybody that has an influence on Black community, on Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, on who the Most High is, they all paint this fictitious picture about who the Most High is, what its characteristics are, and the Most High is a power that demands obedience.
Right.
You understand? Demands it, has to have it, or he'll just simply unalive you, man.
Right.
You understand? It's not, the Most High is not a power that you want to mess with. He's not that all loving God and all loving power that we hear the Christian church lie about. That's not the Most High, man. You understand? That is not the Most High at all. You understand? The Most High is a man of war. Let's get that real quick, out of war. Exodus 15:3, man.
It's lucky if I could add. Meaning he creates chaos if he wants to, just like what's going on outside our
just
front
like
door.
what's going on
Police
outside.
Jeep got cracked.
Right.
Boom.
Damn right.
It's total.
Total.
Half the engine.
And it looked like somebody ran into the Jeep that was down the road. So I mean, if that was the case, you know what I'm saying, it could be the officer's fault. And you know what I'm saying? Very well could be the officer's fault, man.
Not following the law.
Not following the law. They so claim to uphold, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So just, I'm looking at the chat. I'm looking at the chat on TikTok, and somebody's saying, I hope somebody's not saying the so-called Native Indian is Siberian. I hope that's not what I'm seeing, K.I. the War. If I'm seeing that, then you're most certainly wrong. The Native Indians here in America are from the tribe of Gad. You understand? You got the Cherokee Indian, the Choctaw, the Sioux, the Apache. You understand?
If I may, I'm not an expert at the knowledge, but that's what they say. They say that Native Indians came across the Bering Strait. That's what they're talking about.
Oh, he or she might be talking about the Bering, and that's a lie, right. because you can look right here in the Apocrypha where it says the 9.5 tribes sailed across down from the river Euphrates across the ocean to a land that no man had never dwelt. And go ahead.
And there's no resemblance between the Siberians and the Native Indians at all.
Right. Yeah. No resemblance. Yeah.
They don't look alike.
They don't look alike at all. The Taino, our family don't look like the Siberians, man. Not at all.
No triple.
You know what I'm saying?
Left for N.W.O, whatever his name is.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We are from our motherland. You understand? We are from Jerusalem. You understand? We can matter of fact, let's go into that. Let's pull God, the Lord is a man of war. And let's go to Matthew, I think it's 3:26, man, where it says Jerusalem is the mother of us all, man. Go ahead.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3. The Most High is a man of war. The Most High is his name.
The Most High is his name, man. You understand? The Yahweh in the Hebrew is his name. And the problem with so many people is that who gives a damn where the Lord's people come from? You understand? What is that? What how is that gonna solve that we fit the curses, man? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians fit the curses that are in Deuteronomy. You understand? That Deuteronomy 28:68 saying that the Lord's people will go into captivity again is the end of your argument, so-called Aboriginal goddess. You understand? The Aboriginal goddess is up here. Is this a woman? Is it no wonder the Hispanics weren't slaves? She's saying the Hispanics weren't slaves, man. When we can pull up, what happened when Cortez and all the Spaniards came to so-called South America, what's now Mexico and South? Then why does the Hispanics speak Spanish? Right. Because they were the slaves of the Spaniards, man. Don't be stupid. Don't be dumb. Don't be unlearned. Go pull up some history, man.
That's right. They spoke a language before they spoke Spanish.
Yeah, damn right. They spoke a language before they spoke Spanish. What was the Aztecs speaking before they spoke Spanish? You understand? What was the Mayas and the Incas? What were they speaking before they spoke Spanish? Before they were conquered by the Spaniards. You understand? That's why the Hispanics right now, that's why every one of those groups speak a form or a dialect of Spanish. You understand?
And they're oppressed.
And they're oppressed. You got Hispanics being locked up on the border right now in cages, literally. You understand? They were never slaves. Man, that's a lie. That is a lie. They were slaves all across. Hispanics were enslaved all over Europe and all over Spain. That's why they speak Spanish, because they were conquered by the Spaniards. We in America, blacks, so-called black people, speak English right now because of being conquered by the English, the British. You understand? The so-called Jamaica, they speak the Queen's English right now because they were conquered. You understand? So now,
is it that mother of us all?
Yep.
It's the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 26. But Jerusalem, which is above is free, which is the mother of us all.
Which is the mother of us all, man. You understand? Jerusalem is the mother of the Lord's chosen people.
That's right.
And when you fit these curses that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians fit, just like in the book of Deuteronomy, let's go there to the book of Deuteronomy, man. You understand? One second. Hello? This is bullshit. Let's go there. The book of Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 28:68.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 68. And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
The Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with what?
With ships.
With what?
With ships.
With ships, man. You understand? With ships. And no other race of people went into captivity with ships. Go ahead. Good. Go ahead. No other race of people went into captivity with ships but blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You understand? That's why they called it the transatlantic slave trade. You understand? It was it was the boat ride from the west coast of Africa over here to the Americas, and they dumped off, so-called the dark-skinned tribes that were trying to hide amongst the so-called African nations. They dumped us off. They dumped us off here in America, and they picked up the native Indians. They loaded the ships up with the native Indians and took them back to Spain and to Europe. You understand? Go ahead. No. Okay. 1 second. Let's.
So.
Go ahead.
So of course, the police officer got hit outside of our school. So just taking the necessary precautions, and we gonna go through the necessary procedures to make sure we all are straight. So what's the brother going over, right? So what we going over right now is Deuteronomy 28 and 68. And it reads, it says, "And the Most High shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships." And this only describes one certain demographic of people. And that's only describing blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians, because we the only people that went into slavery via cargo slave ships. You understand? We are the only people, man. Only us, man. And if we dive deep into the Deuteronomy 28th chapter, what's going on outside of our school right now, it's right here in Deuteronomy 28. You understand? We shall go to them in one of all things. I mean, that's just what it is. Even the police presence, the police officials, or who's supposed to police the community. You understand? We got to go to them. They police our community. You understand? So whenever they come around, we already know that we got to be on what? High alert. We already know this. I know this. All our people know this. I grew up knowing this. Whenever the police come around, got to be on high alert. Why? Because they not for us. They for them.
Right.
You understand? They for their nation of people. They not for our nation of people. They got their police, but we need our own police. We need our own, man. You understand? To hell with them. Separate from them. You understand? So Salakia. So to hell with them. You understand? So they got their police officers and things of that nature. And their police officers did what? Hose us down with hoses and sick dogs upon us. Whenever we just walk the street, they maintained their law. Their laws were against us. You understand?
Right.
We weren't able to drink from this water fountain. You understand? We weren't able to walk down the street. We weren't able to even laugh and show our teeth, man.
Right.
We had to walk down the street. If we found something funny, we had to put our head down something called a laughing Bible. You understand? This is their kingdom. This is their law, their kingdom. But guess what? There's a kingdom to come. Our kingdom.
So look,
the Lord's kingdom.
So I'm gonna just read a book. I'm gonna just read an excerpt, a little bit of Captain Katazar's book. You understand? This is a brother in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. He wrote a book, authorized book with definitely, the bibliography in the back of all the sources that he cites. You understand? And I'm gonna just read a brief excerpt from the book. This is page 5. It says, this is page 5 from "We Came from the East." So this is by Captain Katazar, who is today would be called a so-called Puerto Rican from the tribe of Ephraim. You understand? So now, let's see here. It says, this is the first paragraph on page 5. It says, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of Negro and Indian descent on their father's side are the true Israelites of biblical antiquity. It says, Salakia. Yeah, go ahead. So just read that first paragraph there.
Khan out of one Khan. So I'll pick up where the brother was reading off. It says, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans of Negro or Indian descent on their father's side are the true Israelites of biblical antiquity, which means what? What does this mean? It means that the people that's described inside of these scriptures, inside of this Bible, are blacks, Latinos, and Native Indians. But we don't know that. We have no clue. We don't even consider the fact that we are the people that's talked about inside of these scriptures. We don't even consider it. But it's the truth. And of course, how do we know that it's the truth? Because we examine everything that's what's going on inside of them scriptures. You understand? So I'm gonna keep reading. It says, I say so-called because those names were given to us by our oppressors. Meaning what? Who called the people Puerto Rico? Puerto Rico literally is literally interpreted to rich port. Meaning who would call themselves a people rich port? You understand? The people was conquered and they was renamed by the people that conquered them. Salaki.
Right. There you go. So now read that part again.
Khan out of Makan. It says the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans or Negro or Indian descent on their father's side are the true Israelites of biblical antiquity. I say so-called because those names were given to us by our oppressors during colonization and slavery. Our original culture and identity were stripped from us by our oppressors.
Right. Keep going.
If we didn't have American holidays, what would we celebrate?
Right.
Did you ever wonder? Or what language did our ancestors speak before English, Spanish, Portuguese, Creole, etc.?
Right. So now the problem with all these different people saying these different things about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, you understand, really if you done the proper research, then you will understand that we are all conquered people. We were all conquered by another race of people. The Hispanics, the Spaniards, you understand, came over and conquered the what's now called the Mexicans, what's now called the Taino Indians. You understand? They came over and conquered, and now that's why from Mexico on down, they speak a dialect of Spanish, right? Because they were all conquered by the Spaniards. That country called Spain. Even Columbus himself sailed for the flag of Spain. So you understand? I understand. Reyes. Benito Reyes. He said he can debunk it. He said he can debunk all the research that that Captain Cartezar has done. You know what I'm saying, by saying the Hispanics are, I guess, not Israelites. You understand? But however. Yeah, go ahead.
Is it in the spirit to the better brother?
Say again.
Is it in the spirit to better brother? Like, yo, I bet you this.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So I bet you, brother, your whole life savings, that you can't prove none of that.
He's saying he can debunk it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
put it up.
Like put some money on it. You know what I'm saying? Benito Reyes, you know what I'm saying? Look, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and I advise you at 10 o'clock tonight. That's the real, and she got it at 10 o'clock tonight. You understand? There's a whole radio show, and you can talk to the author of this book, Captain Cartezar. You can speak to him personally, man. You know what I'm saying? You can speak to him personally. You understand? You go to ISUPK Radio, Cross the Line Radio. All you got to do is type in your Google chat. I mean, not Google chat, but your YouTube search. At 10 o'clock, type in ISUPK Cross the Line Radio, and you'll come up on a live podcast with Captain Cartezar himself, the author of this book, and Captain Tazariot, man. You understand? Captain Tazariot, they'll bust it down for you. You understand? Right now, you know what I'm saying? You understand? You done changed the whole dynamic. I just wanted to give you a brief explanation on why Hispanics and the Latinos are, the 12 tribes of Israel. We're not talking about We're not talking about the ones that the Spaniards that are of what is it, Caucasian descent. We're not talking about those Spaniards. You know what I'm saying? We're talking about the ones that the Spaniards conquered. You know what I'm saying? The indigenous people of Central and South America. Right. You understand? We're talking about those people, the indigenous people of Central and South America that are all carrying Spaniard names right now. That have the name of Reyes and you know, Martinez, and even your name, Reyes, Benito. You know what I'm saying? Why do you have that name? Because your people were conquered by the Spaniards. You understand? The so-called Hispanics today wouldn't even be called Hispanics today if they were not conquered by another race of people. You understand? And to say something about blonde hair or whatever is just colorism. Because there's many of our people that are so-called indigenous to that bloodline that have blonde hair. Having blonde hair doesn't really state whether you are Israelite or not. You understand? There's Israelites that you would think are Caucasian, but when you research the bloodline of their fathers, you'll find out that their father is one of the 12 tribes of Israel. You understand? And this is another thing that intrigues me too, N.W.O, is that why is it that our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, why do we fight so much on being royalty, on being God's chosen people? Now, you wouldn't fight to be MS-13. I'm MS-13. You'll claim it. You know what I'm saying? We claim everything but to be righteous and to be God's chosen people. Because if we did claim it, then that'll force you to change your life. That'll force you to stop smoking weed. That'll force you to obey that law that's in the Bible. You understand? Go ahead.
It'll force you to be in opposition to America.
Damn right. It'll force you to be in opposition to America, opposition to Spain, opposition to Europe. You know what I'm saying? It'll force you to be in opposition to Christianity and Catholicism and worshiping that Mary like Benito does probably. You know what I'm saying? He probably pray to that Mother Mary, all this. He probably do the little cross on his heart and all that shit. Salakia.
Our misfortune brothers.
Right. Yeah. He don't know any better, man. It's because you don't know no better. So you try to prove that you're of that lineage. You understand? You ain't tried to disprove that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are anything else. That's why you so offended. That's why you getting in the chat all got your underwear in a bunch because you know what I'm saying? That's why you're hurting right now, because you're just so confused and you just don't want to believe that your nationality is from the bloodline that God chose, man. You understand? Because it forces you to change and get off that Catholicism mess. It forces you to crucify what you believed in. It forces you to change.
Go ahead. If I may, he's no different than any other brother or sister in America with the last name Johnson or Jackson that wants to believe in this dream that is a nightmare to our people.
Right. Doesn't want to believe that the Most High want us to be on top. He wants to continue to be asleep here in America, so you can continue to get high, so you can continue to be the rich undone that you are. You understand? And that's what's so glorious about coming into the UPK is that we teach blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians their real identity, their true identity. You understand? Their righteous heritage. You understand? That comes straight out the Bible, man. And we don't, and number one, we're not gonna deceive people and making them think that they Siberian. You understand? All these other cultures that the Lord didn't choose. You understand? Yeah, the Siberians wasn't hung on trees. You understand? We were.
That's right.
The Taino Indians were hung just like we were hung. You understand? Just like the blacks were hung. You understand? I've seen pictures of Taino Indians strung up on planks, on logs, like they hang fish on logs. You understand? That's how they was hanging Taino Indians, man. How they was hanging the Hispanics, how they was persecuting them. How many Hispanics, you understand, get shot unalived by law enforcement a year? They treat Hispanics just like they treat blacks in America. Right. We get unalived at the same rate. You understand? Geronimo and all them, and like over 77 million Taino Indians were killed, were unalived because of the conquest of the conquistadors. You understand?
And they try to normalize it.
Man.
Propaganda like the black men,
right?
Nothing. Look at them, they eat feminine, they kill each other. Same thing with Native Indians. Same thing with Hispanics. They try to normalize it, but that's not true. We are civilized people. We should not let them. Salakia, sir. We should not let them influence us into believing anything else. But we are compassionate,
right,
and civilized. We are brotherly.
Which brings me to Isaiah 1:3. Isaiah 1:3 is a great scripture to pull at this point. You understand? Go get it, man. It's on Amazon right now. We come from the East. Anybody wondering about if you're a Hispanic, Latino, Taino Indian, you understand? Go get We Come from the East. It's right on Amazon. It's by Captain Katazar.
Great read.
Great read.
God.
From the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, and you'll get all the breakdown on why Hispanics, the so-called Mexicans, you know what I'm saying, the Tainos, the Brazilians, you understand, down in Chile, Honduras, and Guatemala, Panama, you know what I'm saying, all the indigenous to the Central and South America are all the 12 tribes of Israel. You get that full breakdown in that book called We Come from the East, because the so-called Hispanics and Native Indians, they all come from the East, from Jerusalem, just like so-called black people. You know what I'm saying? We are one nation that make up the 12 tribes of Israel. Right. You understand? We are one nation with 12 tribes, and we make up, Israel, Yasha Allah in the Hebrew. You understand? And it's high time for us to get back to our heritage, our nationality. Go ahead and read that.
Khan, I don't want Khan. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
The ox knoweth his owner.
This scripture said the ox knoweth his owner, man. You understand? That ox, which is a beast of burden, that ox know who owns him. That ox know, that ox knows its owner, man, knows who possesses him, knows where he comes from, knows who he belongs to. You understand? Go ahead.
The ox knoweth his owner.
And
the ass his master's crib.
And the ass, the donkey, you understand, his master's crib. Which means, only black people talk like that. Only black people, Hispanic, say that's my crib. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who else says my crib? The so-called Caucasian man don't speak slang like that. Don't say that. Oh, this is my crib.
So I just was at the dentist today. Got my teeth clean. You know what I mean? And they just asked me like, "Yo, well, where you coming from?" I said the crib. They said what? Like they couldn't understand. Salaki. I just had to point that out because they couldn't understand. A bunch of Edomites, bunch of people European descent, and they was asking, "Where you coming from?" I said, "I'm coming from my crib."
I look. I got somebody to join the live.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Join the live. I think it's an African, but we're gonna go ahead. No sweat. What's your question? What's your question? You know what I'm saying? You can definitely ask your question.
On the YouTube. Let me see.
This is on TikTok, so yeah. Olen Tunzi. What's your question?
Go ahead and speak.
You got a question?
Just want to know what is going on over here.
Oh
Sounds
man,
like a
yeah,
Hamite.
yeah. It
It's
sounds
all
like a Hamite
You
indeed.
can find out right now what's going
You
on
can
over
find out
here.
right now that
Where your face at?
Yeah,
You can't see your face.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the real Israelites that the Bible speaks of. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to definitely.
But you are more than welcome to bring your questions, your comments, concerns, anything of that nature.
Well,
This is
no,
not a.
we definitely don't want to get no concerns of no Africans because we're not African. So now, yeah, just cancel him right on out of there. You know, and that's how we're gonna do that. And now let's keep on reading in Isaiah.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his own, and the ass his master's crib.
Right.
But Israel doth not know.
But Israel, we don't know, man. We don't know who we belong to. You understand? We have all kinds of propaganda out there saying what black people where we would what's our real nationality. A lot of people are joining that same bandwagon that we from Africa. We're African. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get back to their African roots. You know what I'm saying? But it's funny how everybody that black people in America that's claiming to be African, they always claim the prestigious part of Africa. They claim the the civilized portion, the coming to America portion, the pomp and circumstance of living in Africa. You know what I'm saying? The kente cloth and the different designs on the cloth that's so pretty and beautiful. The good old clothing that they wear, but they don't claim the ones in the bush, the ones that still living their life sprinkling cow urine on their head. They don't claim the ones that's still chucking spears in the wilderness. They don't claim them. The ones that they don't claim them. It's funny that they claim a certain part. They don't claim the ones that are putting plates in their lip. The ones that they got the plates in their lip, and every year the plate get bigger and bigger and bigger. They don't claim them. No, they claim the good, the prestigious part, the Americanized, the Western part of Africa. The part that everybody thinks that coming to America was about. You know what I'm saying? The riding around in the limousines and everybody come back over here from Africa going, Africa got streets and electricity and they wear suits and they ride in cars just like we do in America. Yeah, everybody accepts that. That's the Africa that black people accept over here. You understand? But they didn't tell you about the Congo. That they still right now, you know what I'm saying? They are still living life in the bush. You understand? Off the grid.
And Salaki,
go ahead.
If I may, Africans don't accept black people at all
Right.
because they know it's a difference.
Come on.
And when we look it up on the YouTube, we're gonna find some eventually, but when we look it up, we will see how I'm looking it up right now, sir. Where black people that move to Africa and complain about living in Africa.
Right.
Like, oh, these people do not F with me.
Right.
At all. Because we know.
Please pull that up.
I'm looking
Please
for it.
pull that up.
If
you can find it.
Know that we are not the same.
Right. And I know people from Africa, and they tell us all the time that they get talks from their parents and their family members not to mess with black people when they come over to America. Not to mess with them black people over there. You not them. You know what I'm saying? So don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. You know what I'm saying? We are the ones that don't know where we come from. We the ones that don't know our master's crib. You understand? We are the lost 12 tribes of you. We the ones that don't know it. You understand? We the ones that fact is hidden from. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading, N.W.O.
Con out of one con. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know. My people doth not consider.
The Lord said, my people does not even consider. Go ahead.
Verse 4, a sinful nation.
Right. And because we don't even consider who we are, we don't even consider that we're the 12 tribes of Israel, the Lord's people whom the Lord has chose. Because we don't even consider it, we become sinful. We are a sinful nation, man. You know what I'm saying? We join ourselves to that Catholicism and worshiping that Mary. Right. You know what I'm saying? That statue of Mary holding her. We worship, we do those things. Our Hispanic brothers, you can't tell them that Catholicism ain't the way. That crossing their heart and brother, God, the Father, the Son, the Holy Mary, all that. You can't tell them nothing else about that. Go ahead.
Salaki, if I may. It's so spiritual about it is because the Hispanic, so-called Hispanic brothers and sisters that I meet, they got an infinity for pork.
Right.
It's like black people. It's
worse than black people. It's like, man, it's like they put, pork. Yeah. Everything is pork. You know what I'm saying?
And that's so spiritual because it's laid down upon us to disobey your power. So
right. That's it. Anything we can do to try to disobey the Lord, our people are doing it. God. And that's why it's so important. The Isupk under Commander General Yohana is so important, man, because it teaches Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians to not be like the oppressor. That's right. To not take on his customs. Right. To be separate, man. You understand? To be set apart so we can please the Most High, so we can get out of this present captivity that we're in. You understand? Keep going.
Verse 4, a sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers.
Right.
Children that are corrupters.
Right.
They have forsaken the Most High.
We have forsaken the Most High, man.
Right.
Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, just like, the Benito. He's forsaken the Most High. He won't even consider himself the water. He won't even consider himself a part of the 12 tribes of Israel. He considered himself Siberian. He's Siberian. You know what I'm saying?
The hell is that?
What's the culture of the Siberians? Right. You know the culture of the Siberians, N.W.O?
I heard the Siberian tiger.
Hell, who the hell knows? And that's our problem, man. We can't. We tie ourselves to every other theory of every other thing other than the Lord's chosen people. Now, look, this is the kicker. You got every other nation on the planet trying to hook themselves to the Lord's chosen people. You got Africans going, look, we the Igbo tribe, and Africa, they were all black, and we black.
Right,
the Ethiopian was the lost Jews. Then you got the so-called, don't talk about the Edomite. The Edomite, the so-called Jewish man right now is over there in Israel, in our homeland right now, from Turkish and Polish descent. They over there right now claiming to be us, claiming to be the real Jews.
And respected to be
respected on the earth to be the real Jew.
And no one questioned.
Now look, you got the full-out Roman, the full-out Caucasian man. And the Pope speaking Latin. You know what I'm saying? Speaking Latin and putting on the whole dress. He is considered the God's people, the closest one to God on the planet. What are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians doing? No, we not the Jews. We Siberian. We the Siberians.
Cross the Bering Strait.
We crossed the Bering Strait.
Fought bears and all that.
Man, look here, man. It's ridiculous. Don't believe the hype.
El Hombre Blanco.
El Hombre Blanco
is the devil.
El Hombre Blanco
SL Diablo.
SL Diablo in la Biblica. I'm going to get it out, I'm going to get it out.
He definitely is, because he lied to our people. He got our people believing. Like, yeah, we crossed the Bering Strait and fought bears and survived that.
Right.
We survived in Canada, and then we moved down to United States. Get the F out of here.
Yeah. It's all nonsense.
We all over here because of the transatlantic slave trade.
Right,
That's
right.
why.
Exactly right. You know what I'm saying? Blacks or the so-called blacks are over here because of the transatlantic slave trade. You got Taino Indians all over Spain and all over Europe because of the transatlantic slave trade. You understand? You got the so-called Benjamites over there in Jamaica right now because of the transatlantic slave trade, shipped down there to cut sugar cane. Come on, man.
And being
violated and all of that. And then we want to turn around and claim some other culture that's not our own. Keep reading. We're going to finish this out, and I'm going to end this live.
Khan, not a one Khan. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 4. A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity.
Laden with iniquity. Go ahead.
A seed of evildoers. Children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the Most High.
Right.
They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger.
We making God angry every time we claim that we're someone else other than these 12 tribes.
That's right.
Go ahead.
They are gone away backwards.
They're gone away backwards. We've gone away from the Most High, and we're backwards, man. You understand? Who talks like that? Who talks? The first time I ever heard somebody say, "Man, you backwards."
Yeah.
It was another black man talking to me about my behavior. You understand? That's how black people talk. You backwards, man. You understand? Today we don't say backwards, we say ass backwards.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? We say bass backwards. That's what we say. You all bass backwards. You understand?
Keep it clean.
Keep it clean. Yeah, bass backwards. That's what we say. And that's describing the people. The Bible is saying that we backwards, talking just like black people, talking just like Hispanic slang. You can see it right here in the Bible. Keep going.
Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
The Lord said, look, why should I strike you anymore? Why should I try to punish you anymore? Because the more I punish you, the more you rebel. So why? It's almost like a parent. I'm a parent, so I've come to the conclusion that the more I punish my kid this certain way, the more my kid is rebelling. So I'm gonna have to find another approach to correct their misbehavior. You understand? And that's what the Most High is saying. The Most High is saying, why would I punish you anymore? Because go ahead, it's gonna say it. Go ahead.
Ye will revolt more and more.
Read it from the top.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore?
Why should I strike you anymore? Go ahead.
Ye will revolt more and more.
You just gonna revolt more and more. You're just gonna disobey me more and more. That's what the Most High is saying, man. Keep going.
The whole head is sick.
Who talks like that? Black people talk like that. You sick in the head, man.
Right.
You sick in the head.
You just don't get it.
You don't get it. You sick. That's right, N.W.O. That's how black people talk. And you can't tell me it's not because it's so clear. Right. That's why every black, Hispanic, and Native Indian has to be compelled to come into the Isupk. Even you, Benito. You understand? Yeah. Benito Reyes, Vavarez.
Especially you.
You know what I'm saying? Especially you talking about the Hispanics of Siberian, man. You got to stop that nonsense. You know what I'm saying?
What is his fight against?
What you right. What is his plight against? That's Dawada Shalom, Yahbashim Yashak Wada, officer of 5 racks. You know what I'm saying? Dawada in the building. Salaki Dawada. But we gotta clip this live. My phone is going dead. It's gone. It's gone. It's done. Salak lock. It's gone, man. Moving right along, as Jabayallis will say.
I think there is a charger.
Go ahead. If you got it, brother, rock it out. The C. We
What
can
happened to the charger?
we can keep it going. You can't unhook the internet now. What's that? The charger right there? Is that the blue cord? The blue cord right there. Look on the last shelf, the bottom shelf. Blue cord. There you go. Is that a C? No, not that part. Most High in Christ. The live will be revived. The live will be revived, Israel. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to use the box, you use the computer.
Oh yeah. Brilliancy.
The dead has arisen. The sister is all. I try not to. You know what I'm saying? She laughing at me, but you know what I'm saying? The dead has arisen. That's the laughter is good for the soul, K.R. says. So I'm gonna see if we can prop it up. Oh yeah. It's propped up. We ain't gonna get it to stand up, but hold on.
I got a battery.
Most High in Christ. Most High in Christ. This is gonna come on, it'll flip back on. But in the meantime, there you go. There it is.
Bomb. Back in business. Teaching the word of the Lord.
Most High.
To the whole
Most High in
world.
Christ. So,
you know what I mean?
The whole head is sick, man. And that's how black people talk. The whole head is sick. Keep going.
Khan, I don't want Khan. Salakia. So this is Isaiah 1:5. Mm-hmm. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. Verse 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
Man, we are sick, in need of psychological. It's from the soles of our feet all the way up to the crown of our head, man. You understand? We the Lord's chosen people have been
smitten with Christianity.
Yeah, smitten with Christianity, man. I mean, we've been made to follow all these other gods other than the Most High. You understand? We've joined ourselves. Some we've been made to sin against the Lord, some voluntarily, some involuntarily. You know what I'm saying? So because we you know, they've even classified blacks, Hispanics as having PTSD. You know what I'm saying? Even though that so basically they're calling the place where we grow up is a war zone. It's a literal war zone that you know affects us in the sense that you know, just like a war zone would affect a soldier. You understand? Which is so true when you look at the psyche of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, how we fight each other, right. how there's no loyalty, no brotherhood, no unity amongst our communities like it used to be. And again, which brings me back again to how important the Isupk is under Commanding General Yohana, because I didn't know brotherhood until I came into the UPK. I didn't know what loyalty really was. I didn't know that you don't love unconditionally.
Right.
No one loves unconditionally. I didn't learn that until the UPK.
And Salakia,
go ahead.
If I could, just real fast. Everything that also Abraham was saying is so heavy because I didn't know mercy until I came up in here. Like, okay, this brother right here, you know what? This sister right here, you know what? They don't know no better.
Right.
And I'm trained enough to know, I could break their neck if I wanted. But you know what? Salaki, I don't mean to say it like that.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't mean
you in certain situations, we're trained warriors. We can kill you. We can unalive you.
That's it. Cool.
I mean, simple. Just like that. You understand? And that's what that scripture says, that be wise as a serpent. Hold your finger right there. Get that scripture. Wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove, man. That is so important. I didn't know that until the UPK. I didn't know what wise as a serpent meant, but harmless as a dove. I didn't know what that meant until Commander General Yohana and the ISUPK and the men above me. I didn't know what that meant because I was so used to, hey, soon as you crack off on me, I gotta end you. I gotta render you incapable of moving.
Yeah, right.
Because that's the only way I know that the problem is solved.
Right.
You understand?
Instead of being brotherly.
Instead of being brotherly. Instead of showing mercy, like the officer's saying. You understand? Because I could have very well been, I could have very well made peace with a brother.
Right.
And the quorum that I had with him, if I would have known how to, if I would have been taught how to.
Right.
But no, we blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, we grow up in the barrios and the ghettos of America.
Yeah.
And the only thing you learn in the ghetto is to be violent.
Right.
It's to fight.
That's the only way we gain respect.
It's the only way you gain respect.
Right.
Is to be a fighter.
Right.
That's the only way I thought that I could gain respect.
Not with Salakia.
No, go ahead.
Not with intelligence. That ain't how we gain respect. Not with spirituality. You know what I mean? Not just with violence. Just who could shoot the best, who could stab the best, who could
throw hands the best.
Who could take this man's woman the best.
Right.
Just with you know what I mean?
Aggressive action.
Yeah,
you understand? And that's the way I was trained coming up as a young man myself. I wasn't trained to really, ask a brother, okay, well, why do you have a problem with me? Because maybe I've done something to offend you. And I probably could have got out of a lot of squabbles that I had if I would have just said, talk to the brother, communicate, and say, well, brother, what did I do to upset you? Because I knew a lot of I realized coming up that I offended a lot of people because of my mouth. You understand? My mouth was real slick, and I offended a lot of brothers and didn't know how much I offended them until it was time to fight. You understand? Till the brother was like, man, I'm fed up with this. I gotta fight you. You know what I'm saying?
Enough is enough.
Enough is enough. Right. Now I gotta hit you. You know what I'm saying? And so now that you force the brother to try to take action, and my retaliation was now we squat, now we fighting in the street. You know what I'm saying? So when I came into the UPK, I found out that you do things as a man, as a person against that offend another person, and you may not know until you ask. You know what I'm saying? Until you ask, and then the brother come out and say, well, we was in here, or we was in the line and you did this, or we was changing classes, or we was in the street, we was down at the BP or the gas station, you rolled up and you did this. You know what I'm saying? Now when I seen you here, I had to confront you about it, and that was it. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And no offense between two brothers is worth shooting up anything.
Right.
Shooting up a little girl, old lady, none of that. We could just sort it out between each other.
And no squabble against two brothers is worth you having an offense against his whole family.
Right.
You understand? That was offenses I run across because I offended some brother and his little brother come fight me. You know what I'm saying? I offended some brother and his big brother come fight me, or his family member, his cousin, his nephew, or somebody come and want to squabble with me because they trying to take up for their family. And now our whole families are fighting.
Yeah,
never ending, man. And when you come into the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, you learn how valuable your brothers are.
That's it.
You learn that this brother is of royal descent, just like you are. And so it means something. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it's an attribute to your cause. So
right.
If you fighting this other group of people, you need your brother.
Right.
You can't fight them all by yourself.
Right.
You need them.
Exactly.
You don't like them. That's your problem.
Right.
Figure it out.
Right. You got to
Sort
figure it out. You got to sort it out.
That out. And if you don't like them, that's a personal problem with you, brother. Seek counsel.
Right.
All right.
So read that scripture. Did you find it?
Comes the book of Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 16.
Mm-hmm.
Behold, I send you forth as sheep
Mm-hmm.
in the midst of wolves.
Right.
Be ye therefore wise as serpents.
Now, we going out here in America, you understand, we are taught as brothers, as officers in the ISUPK, that we go outside amongst wolves. You know what I'm saying? That Christian pastor, he's a wolf.
That's right.
You understand? The so-called oppressor, that's a wolf coming to, devour what you have. A predator coming to take what you have. You understand? And we've taught that in the school. So we have to be wise. Wise as a serpent.
That's right.
Now, that didn't make sense to me until I came into the school and learned what that meant. You understand? A serpent is would be a snake today. A so-called snake, a cobra, a viper, a moccasin. You know what I'm saying? In North Carolina, we deal with moccasins. You know what I'm saying? And a moccasin is very venomous. You understand? It's a venomous snake that hangs around wet, damp areas. You understand? Streams and creeks. And I can remember playing as a young boy, and next to the projects was a stream. Was a stream. It was a ditch that overflow from different areas. It would run out into this ditch, and you would have sometimes you could find this ditch with streaming water hides your waist.
Yeah.
Sometimes this ditch was low streaming water, barely covering your feet. So we played, as young boys trying to, explore. We played in this ditch all the time. Well, I had a friend. His name was Dennis. I remember to this day. Dennis Salakia. I should say the whole brother name. But Dennis was a cool brother. He didn't bother nobody, and we played a lot together.
I don't even know him, and that's my nigga.
Yeah. Dennis was a cool dude, man. So we're playing in this ditch, and we hear something. We kind of stop.
Salaki, if I may. How old were y'all?
Oh man, probably about, I'll say 10, 9 or 10.
Real.
Dennis was a little older than me, so he may have been 11 or 12.
Just to give some context,
right? We were young boys, right? Young boys playing in the wilderness, playing out in the woods. You know what I'm saying? And we was hearing this hissing. We didn't know what to make of it. We knew it was a snake in the area, but we didn't know where it was. And we would take a step, and now on this ditch it's just rocks. So we take a step and we hear it again, but we can't see it. We take another step, we hear it, but we can't see it. All of a sudden, you understand, this thing reveals itself. We get so close to this water moccasin's den, it reveals itself. Then it's, takes a branch, beats it to death. You know what I'm saying? It's it.
Lord. So it's a snake.
It's a black water moccasin.
So wait a second. Y'all like 10 years old.
10 years old.
11 years old in the 5th grade. Almost junior high school.
Right. Almost junior high.
And y'all come across this poisonous snake.
Poisonous water moccasin.
Beat it to death.
And Dennis protected me and beat it to death. You know what I'm saying? So, but the whole point was that for a while we didn't never seen the moccasin. So when I came into the UPK, I remember that story, and I remember the breakdown. General Muhammad breaking down that story that there's venomous snakes in the world that could kill you. A venomous snake, any snake, spends most of his life evading human and animal contact. Now, a water moccasin has venom. if you get bit by a water moccasin, you would definitely feel it, and you're gonna definitely have to go to the hospital, or you're gonna suffer some. I don't know if it's unto death, but it's serious. You get bit by a water moccasin, and you will have to go straightway to the hospital and get some antivenom quick. So, but while we were exploring this area, we did not see it. This water moccasin gave us hints or warnings. Look, you're too close. You're too close. You're too close. Get away from here. But we couldn't see it because a snake spends most of its time evading confrontation. When the scripture says wise as a serpent, meaning I could kill you, but hey, I'm going to retreat first. You understand? I'm going to retreat first before I put myself in a situation to have to confront you. I'm a wise as a serpent. Now, this water moccasin, you understand? We never seen this water moccasin. So there was countless times to where we was in this ditch playing, and we never knew this water moccasin was around. Never knew. Because this water moccasin was wise. It evaded our confrontation. It evaded our confrontation. So then when it had no choice, it revealed itself. You understand? So when the scripture says wise as a serpent, meaning your first action isn't to lash out. Your first action is defense. Your first action is to evade confrontation. You understand? Harmless as a dove, meaning you may have the power to inflict harm on a particular person, or you may have the power in a particular situation to be the aggressor, but you don't, because you're harmless as a dove. You understand? And that ties straight into the brotherhood and what we learn in the Isupk, how to be brothers to one another, how to be brothers to our sisters, how to operate as a family. And that's so very important in the dynamic of what Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians go through here in America. You understand? We have to become a family again. And the only way you can do it is you have to learn how to do it. In the Isupk, under Commanding General Yohana, you will learn how to be a family again. You will learn how to rightfully love your brothers and sisters again. You will learn that there's conditions to love. You understand? Even your parents don't love you unconditionally.
Hell no.
They will display love to you if you get good grades.
Right, there's conditions.
Yeah, it's conditions to your parents' love. If you're a good parent, your parent would not love you while you were a criminal. Your parent is not gonna. They're still your parent. Yes, they will always be your father, your mother, but they're not gonna coddle you and love you and encourage you. If you're a criminal, they're not gonna encourage bad behavior.
If they're good parents.
If they're good parents. You understand? My love to my children come conditionally.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
You have to be this
in
order to get my love. You understand? In order to get my compassion. In order, it's conditioned. It's rules to this. It's levels to this. You understand? And that's the same way with the Most High.
That's right.
You have to obey him in order to get his favor. That's logical. You understand? Christianity is very illogical, where they promote unconditional love. You understand? So now
you can do whatever you want to do,
and that's why predators thrive in Christianity, because you can prey on young girls and they have to love you unconditionally, no matter what the circumstance. You can prey on little boys and they have to love you unconditionally. In the Christian church, in Christianity, you have to love unconditionally, which is this is not logical.
Right. We should define that as hate.
Right,
That's
exactly.
That's
not
hate.
Love, that's hate. So go back to Isaiah. Go back to Isaiah and let's pick it up.
God, now the one comes. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1. Verse 3.
Well, it's like 5.
Verse 5. Verse 5. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more.
Right.
The whole head is sick.
Right.
And the whole heart faint. Verse 6. From the sole to the foot, even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
Right. Keep going.
But wounds.
But wounds, man. You understand? Like our nation has so many wounds, and the oppressor knows it. The oppressor knows that we are a wounded people. You understand? And so the oppressor preys off of our handicap. That we're wounded, we're sick in the head, we're twisted all backwards. So the oppressor preys on it. He preys on it with putting, you understand, a culture in us that is just not biblical, it's not righteous. So of course he can influence our young sisters to just twerk on a pole and be, loose and be, and be sexual deviants because we're sick in the head. We're sick. We're backwards. Of course, he can push on our brothers to be street pharmaceutical, street pharmacists, and he can push on us to hate one another, to not treat each other fairly and righteously because we're sick. We're sick in the head. We need healing, and when you look at a person that needs to be healed, there's no telling what his or her reaction will be to a certain stimulus. Well, the so-called Edomite, our oppressor, has studied us to a T and found out that when pushed to a certain thing, we'll do this. When pushed to when you put black so-called black men against black women, the black women will become enemies to that man. You understand? She'll not want to follow that man. You understand? She'll think that man is oppressive. She'll think that, he doesn't have her best interests at heart. She'll think all of these thoughts and she'll move independent. Now she's an independent woman. You understand? Putting herself in all of these dangerous situations to be taken advantage of. You understand?
That's all that is.
You understand? By us not being healed and being sick, we'll be against our woman. And and when I say we, I don't mean the brothers in the UPK. I mean us as being outside, being in the world. Because all of my brothers aren't in the UPK. I have to join the same group. And that's what I learned about brotherhood that's so important. Like in the UPK, we don't consider ourselves more than another brother in the world. We just know that our brother needs help.
That's right.
Our brother needs help to overcome his iniquity, to fight his demons.
And what else could he get help from?
Where else can he get help from but the UPK?
Right.
He can't get it in the Christian church because the Christian church has failed the black community.
That's right.
You understand? Hispanic community. So he has to get it from us. You understand? And that's the tough love that a brother needs in this time. You understand? So now, keep going.
God, I don't want to It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 1 and verse 5.
It's 6.
Verse 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises, and purifying sores.
And impurifying sores, man. That's such a a good analogy to have to compare it to when you compare the when you look at the state of blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You understand? It soars. It soars in our mind, in our heads. You understand? Trauma, damn right. Because we got PTSD.
God.
You understand? We got PTSD, and we need healing.
God.
You understand? We need to be healed, and the only way we're going to be healed is through the Isupk under Commander General Yana.
Which teaches us a moral.
Right. Gives us morals. You understand? Gives us morals, gives us a way of life of living that is righteous. You understand? That we can begin to face our demons and conquer our demons.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you understand? Go ahead and go to one more scripture I'm gonna pull, and then we're gonna end the class. Go to Isaiah 30 and start at verse 8.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30.
Salakia, not 30. Isaiah 5 and 13.
Khan, not a one Khan, Salak.
Isaiah chapter 5, Salakia.
This is the
verse
book
13
of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 13. And it reads, therefore my people are gone into captivity.
They're what?
Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
Is the so-called Jewish man in captivity? Nah. He has a nation. He has an army. He has the American government and the UN fighting on his behalf. You understand? The so-called Jewish man is not in captivity. So read it from the top again.
Khan, not a one Khan. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter
5
and verse 13.
Uh-huh.
Therefore my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge.
Because they what?
They have no knowledge.
Because we think we Siberian. Go ahead.
Because they have no knowledge.
That we don't have no knowledge, man. We think we got knowledge. And that's the real deceptive part about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians not coming into the truth and thinking that there's, these other nations and African and that's not the first time we've heard a so-called Israelite call himself another nation. We hear it all the time from brothers and sisters calling themselves African, trying to get back to the African roots and trying to to be the Igbo tribe and the trying to be from Ghana, and I got 23% Ghana in me. I went to 23andMe, and now I think I've got 10% Irish blood in me.
In Salakia.
Go ahead.
They can't go back to Ireland.
Right.
And say, I'm Irish.
Right.
And them Irish people say, hey, welcome. They gonna say F you.
Yeah, they're gonna say
I don't know you.
You are a nigga.
Who are you?
Right.
F
and another thing, N.W.O, is that we claim these other nations, but these other nations don't claim us.
Right.
They never claim us, man.
When we gonna wake up?
When are we gonna wake up? When are we gonna wake up and give our love to the people who deserve it?
That's right.
When we gonna do it, man? What the Siberian? What march or what protests have the Siberians ever had for the Tainos?
And go to Siberia and see how welcome you are. I'm just saying, if I go to Siberia, I'm waiting for a fight. I just know I am.
Man, look,
I'm not bringing my wife or my kid. I don't have any children. I ain't like that. But I'm not bringing my loved ones to Siberia because I already know.
You should already know You understand? And that's what's so bad about it is that we want to join ourselves to every other nation but the nation of Israel, but God's chosen people, who we really are. And we really look in the Bible and fit these descriptions and fit these curses. You understand? But we yet and still, we try to be everybody else. Siberian, African. We try to be American.
Check that out.
You understand? We try to be, Canadian. You know what I'm saying? We go up to Canada, black people go up to Canada, and Canada got free health insurance. And
it's so pretty.
We try to join ourselves to the Edomites. These are our brothers. We try to join ourselves to Caucasian people. These are our brothers. They brothers, they bleed red just like we do. When you cut me, don't I bleed red? That nonsense. You understand? When you smack a mosquito, it's red blood in him too. When you smack a mosquito, you're gonna see a red spot on you because the mosquito it harbors blood. It's red blood in a mosquito. So now, are you a mosquito? Are you from the mosquito tribe? You vampiric now? You understand? Like, it's silly. It's silly. And
that's what they try to scare us with.
Right. And then it's gonna come a time. It's gonna come a time where Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are gonna have to face that we are God's chosen people. We're the lost 12 tribes of Israel. We are the ones that every nation tries to be. Right. We're the ones that we're asking. We're the ones that get the favor of God. We're the ones that the Lord chose, and will continue to choose, and yet will choose.
That's reality.
You understand? That's reality. Where we at? Go ahead.
I don't want to come. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter
5 and 13.
5, verse 13. Mm-hmm. Therefore, my people are gone into captivity because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Man, our honorable men are weak. The ones that we hold honorable, like theft your dollars and TD snakes, and we swallowed up. You understand? That's who we listen to. We listen to a man with alternative lifestyle that lives an alternative lifestyle, and that's who we, pattern our lives. That's who we take our life advice from.
He ain't knocking nobody.
And he's nothing nobody. He's an alternative lifestyle man living an alternative lifestyle and being a predator to young boys. You understand? Keep going.
Khan out of one Khan. Salaki. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, and verse 14. Therefore, hell hath enlarged herself.
Meaning, this place on earth that's an oppressive place to Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians is getting larger. It's getting larger, man. In more places, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are oppressed. More and more. Go ahead.
And open her mouth without measure.
Without measure. Now, all over the world, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are getting oppressed. We're the riffraff. We're the criminals of society. Go ahead.
And their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
Right. And he that really believes in this place, you take your belief system and you take your faith and you put it into America. You're gonna join yourself to them, and you're gonna be what? It says, he that what?
It's lucky. And the Most High that is holy shall be sanctified into righteousness.
You got to go back up. And he that descend into it, what?
And the mighty man shall be humble, and the eyes of the lofty shall be humble.
No. Yeah, hold on. Where you at? 13?
Verse 13.
Okay, you got to go back up to the end of verse 13. And he that what?
Because they have no knowledge, and their honorable men are famished, and their multitude dried up with thirst.
Go ahead.
Verse 14. Therefore, hell hath enlarged herself, and opened her mouth without measure.
Right.
And their glory, and their multitude, and their pomp, and he that rejoiceth.
That's it. And he that what?
Rejoiceth.
Hell has enlarged itself with the pomp and circumstance and all, and you understand, and all the things that's America and all the beautiful, the great, all of that. And he that what?
And he that rejoiceth.
He that rejoiceth in this hellhole. Go ahead.
Shall descend into it. Verse 15. And the mean man shall be brought down. And the mighty man shall be humble.
And the mighty man, hey, look, these figures that we hold high and we esteem these people as great people, they're gonna be brought down, man. You understand? And that's the realization of what's going to happen to America. And you know, with that, turn the class over to Precinct Officer N.W.O. I gotta take this call.
Most High Christ, give it up. Most High Christ, get the Most High hand. You know what I mean? And we got multiple classes, man. I mean, we right here in Charlotte. We got classes in Chicago, New York. You know what I mean? Tennessee, California. No matter where we are, Honduras, the UK, Europe. No matter where we are, we got classes all over the place. Make sure that you tune in to our classes, our free classes, no charge. Tune in and learn how to serve the Most High. All right? This is the Isupk security announcements. We are the Isupk under Commanding General Yohana. Started out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they're off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves of the word. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After the 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, which is found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. And also the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 and 10. Means 10th in the Hebrew, which is pronounced Mayasharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations.
Okay, upcoming holy convocation is the Feast of Purim. You understand? Commander General Yohana will be in the Carolinas during the Feast of Purim. So on the 14th and the 15th day of the 12th month, it's Thursday, February the 22nd. Commander General Yohana will be coming to the South Carolina school. And then Friday, February the 23rd, Commander General Yohana will be in this building right here that we're coming to you live from, is the Kannapolis School. And this feast is found in Esther chapter 9, verse 20 through 31. The address on the 22nd of February, Commander General Yohana will be in the South Carolina school. The address for the South Carolina school is 430 Southeast Main Street, and that's going to be Suite B in Simpsonville, South Carolina. And then on the 23rd, the Commander Junior Honor will be at the Kannapolis School. That's a school for Charlotte, and that address is 1533 North Ridge Avenue in Kannapolis, North Carolina. You understand? Commander Junior Honor will be down celebrating the feast of Purim. The first day, the 22nd, will be in South Carolina. Second day, the 23rd, will be in Charlotte, the Charlotte School, Kannapolis School here in Kannapolis, about 20-30 minutes outside of Charlotte. And Saturday, February the 24th, will be a regional camp, man. The camp in Charlotte, North Carolina, the 24th is going to be out of this world. It's going to be, brothers are coming over from all over, man. It's going to be a glorious camp day, and camp will be, the 24th will be downtown, the disc corner on where the humongous disc is in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's 101 South. It's South Tryon and Trade Street, the corner of South Tryon and Trade Street, there in Charlotte, North Carolina. Please come out and join the camp. It's going to be a glorious camp, man. Glorious feast of Purim, and you know what I'm saying. And come out for that. Support the Isupk under Commander Junior Honor.
Everybody stand and heat. Walk from y'all, Aquadon. Everybody turn, face the eat. Say the Lord's Prayer and heat. Abanaw. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwithka. Taba'ah. Watzaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'aratza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashamayim. Lathundana, Lakam, Cow, Yawam, Wasalakna, Kabawakna, Kasalakna, Wala'ah, Salaki, Wala'ah, Tabayana, Manasayawan, Abal, Awashana, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Amalakwa, Waha'ala, Wa'atapara, Wa'awalamyum, Aman. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. Saul, turn. Yeshua needs to be seated. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Salah. Men of Israel, Saul, turn. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Barak, Yahweh Shem Shukatah, Salah, Salah. Men of Israel, give one cut salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Barak, Yahweh Shem Shukatah, Saul, Mighty. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Mighty Barak, Yahweh Shema Taba Shema Shah. Sisters Amadium, which means to stand. Brothers, Saul, which means to turn. We're going to give one cut salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Mighty Shabbat, Amadium, Barak, Yahweh Shema Taba Shem Yahweh Shah. Yad Yamata, class dismissed.